Welcome everybody, Farm Sim Snowy here. The day is finally upon us, for the ones that didn't have early access that is. So Farming Simulator 25 has just become available for me to play, so I'm jumping on to do a first look. I have come on here because I must admit I started recording doing the tutorial on Riverbend Springs, but I felt it was dragging on too much, and a lot of it I already know how to do, and it wasn't showing or wasn't allowing me to go through certain menus to be able to show you guys different stuff. So I'm not going to play the tutorial. I've jumped back out and I'm going to re-record this so that we can just have a bit of a play around, mess around with it. But I'll show you some of the menus. I have avoided other people's videos and live streams though, because I want to see things and be a bit surprised with some things as well. And I've already been surprised just by doing some of the tutorial there. So we'll carry on and try and skip past that. The only thing I've done in this menu is I've come on, and that made me jump then. I've turned off the music volume because you do start off with pretty cool funky music, but you're probably not going to be able to hear me very well, so I'm going to turn that off. Everything else, oh no, I have turned down the vehicle volume, that was quite loud, and the character volume as well, because they are a little bit loud when they're talking to you. But that's all I've changed. I did those two whilst doing the tutorial. So credits, we won't look at that. PlayStation Store is just for buying stuff, DLCs, things like that. There's your trophies. Obviously I haven't unlocked any because I haven't even done anything. I've just done a little bit of the tutorial, but like I say, it dragged on a little bit. I did look in here earlier because I was originally recording and showing you guys this, but this is the DLC menu now. So for us on PlayStation, I presume Xbox will be the same. You need to push up to go across to the categories like this at the top. So we do have categories itself, gameplay there, package, and combine harvesting under header trailers. There's that there. Best, most downloaded, latest, and recommended. I can't see a show all mods button like there was on FS25 because I know that was messing up a lot of people because they didn't have it selected, so not all the mods were showing up. So it doesn't look like that's down the bottom. It may very well appear later on if we get some mods. I say some because the only thing that is in these categories is the MacDom pack, which hopefully I do have because I've pre-ordered it, and again it's in there and it's in there. If I do details, it goes onto that screen, and then if I click buy, it says content now not found. I'm hoping it's because I've already got it, otherwise there's going to be trouble. On the left hand side, to scroll down those menus, it's the R1 L1, so we've got installed, nothing there. Update, downloadable contents for everything that comes out, DLCs etc from Giants is going to appear there, and extra content. That was kind of like different tractors, wasn't it, and clothing that we got in FS25. So at the moment there's no mods at all. Now it's not going to take long for any to come out, so that's not a problem. Your multiplayer menu looks like that. So join game, create game. Looks like we can, oh, that's just telling you some hints and tips by the look of it down the bottom. So career mode, we are going to start. We pick an empty slot. Now this is interesting. Obviously, like I say, because I've come on here, I have seen this. We've got the maps that we can select up the top, which is cool. So we've got Riverbend Springs, Hutan Pantai, which is the Asian one, Zlonka, which came over from FS25. I don't know whether that's been changed a little bit or not, but I don't know if we'll have time to look at Zlonka, but I'm hoping to see Riverbend Springs and Hutan Pantai. Now we can select new farmer, farm manager, and start from scratch as normal. I'll probably go into more detail in a separate video doing these settings, I expect. But this is pretty cool. Even a new farmer mode, if you started in that mode on FS25, you only had 100 grand, that was it, you couldn't change it. But we can now select 250, 500, 750, up to £1,000,000, euros or dollars. So you can start new farmer mode where you get all your machinery, farm and everything, and have $1,000,000 or pounds, euros, whatever. That's pretty cool, and you can do exactly the same for the other modes. So if you really want to struggle, start from scratch, you can drop that down to 100 grand if you want, which is cool. Now, starting loan, again, we can go up to 1,000,000 and those sort of segments. I may change this clicking noise at some point as well. I won't do it now. Start from scratch, your loan is there already at 250, so that could be, you could set that right up to make it hard for yourselves, which is cool. Economy difficulty is the same as before, easy, normal, hard. So if you've got it on easy, if you're new to this game, that means you're going to get the best prices for your crops and products and things like that. So it will be a lot better at paying out than hard, obviously. Now, start farm, I'm not sure about this yet, so we'll try and check this out. It's either yes or no. Now, if you select yes, I'm assuming you start off with that farm for that map, so like you would do in new farmer mode. Or you could come on here in new farmer mode and maybe just be kicked out onto the street. We'll check that out, but for now I'm going to put yes. Now, guided intro tour, I think this is what I had it on earlier. I put yes. I'm going to select no, because I'm hoping that that means we can jump straight in and then do what we want, and I can show you a few of the other menus and things like that. So that's where we're at. We're going to press continue, so we will do that. It's loading up. We can name our game save, so where it says my game save, if you change it to whatever you want, Riverbend Springs or something like that, it will appear there. You've got the name of the map, the amount of money we... Oh, I didn't select. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, is it? Oh well, we should be able to take a loan out. I wanted to have as much money as we can, because obviously we haven't got any government subsidy signs. But we will change that later. That's the character I created. I didn't really do anything, to be honest. I just gave him a funky moustache, a bit weird. But we can change all these, as we know. We can become male or female as before. So R1 brings it down to different hairstyles. I've got all these different ones. I'm not going to go into too much detail with these. I'd rather jump into the game. Pretty cool how they've got it here, though. We're inside like the store or something. Got the warehouse out there. That's pretty smart. We've got facial hair. Like I say, I picked that moustache just because it's a bit out there, isn't it? Different clothing. A lot of it seems very similar, if not the same, to FS25. Now, what I have noticed is if you're selecting the clothes, if you can see on this one, for instance, on the screen, the little white symbol, whatever that is, that means we can change colours. It also tells us down the bottom menu there, it says select colours. So if I go back onto this one, it disappears because we can't change the colours there, but we can on these, which is cool. So if you've got the white symbol there next to the clothing, you can change the colours. We've got the branded things. We've got Case, Class, Strauss, John Deere, Husqvarna, Fendt, Strauss again, Kubota, Massey, Voucher, a couple of Volvos, that's good. Then we've got all different tops, jackets, shirts, t-shirts. Again, a lot of them very similar. Oh, that's very fetching, isn't it? And then we've got the branded things as well, like so. But you guys can have a play about of that if you wish to. We've got Farming Simulator, Little Giants hoodies, Hardy. There we go, there's quite a few in this one. Nice. Different trousers, jeans, shorts, 3/4 lengths. We've got branded trousers again, all these different brands. So that's cool. A lot of this is back. Footwear. We got Crocs. Look at this. Why would you do farming in Crocs? Can you imagine mucking out your cows in them? That is going to be messy. And we've even got, look at this, if you're going down the beach. Crazy. There you go. Again, you can change the colours on some of these hats. We've got caps, beanie hats, berets, helmets, riding, horse riding, motorbikes, bandanas, flat caps, sun hats. Pretty nice, different variety. Gloves, change a lot of the colours in these. We've got branded ones, so you can really kit yourself out if you want to. And then we've got glasses. I think these are very similar, if not same again, as FS22. Like so, but that is it. We're just going to keep it as we are. Now, if you do start off now, this is where the tutorial starts. Your grandfather's over there. I'm wondering if it still allows us to talk to him. This is the start of Riverbend Springs, guys. So this is obviously our farm. I may do a map tour on Riverbend and the Asian map. Probably not Sri Lanka. I will probably check it out, but I did that on FS22. I don't know if it has changed. If it has, I probably will do a map tour. I'm not sure. It's all pretty cool. This is Hickory Brook Farm. That's a bit of a mouthful. That's obviously some form of sell point, isn't it? Look, I guess. So just moving around, it seems quite smooth. It's almost like I'm gliding around. It feels a little bit different to 22. I presume we can open and close. Nice decoration. Look, we've got a raft. We've got doors out here. Can we open this door? We can. So it looks quite a nice layout. We've got the red barn. I'm just going to go over here. Does it allow us still to talk to Gramps? It does. I don't know what he's going to say. We will do it just to show you guys. So this is start conversation. All we can do, I know this has been out for PC, but for console players it's pretty cool. We've got our third person view. Obviously we can zoom in so you can get right up in the face of Mr. Mustachio. There we go. Let's go and talk to Gramps, see what he's got to say.
Paint me green and call me a cucumber, if it isn't you.
So that is very different to if you're doing the tutorial. That did not happen before. He gave me some story about my father not wanting to take over his farm, etc. But I'll let you guys check that out. If I do, well, not if, when I start a series on Riverbend, we will go through the tutorial so you can see it all properly then. So we've got options how we can reply to him. Can I help you with something? Who can help me around here? Let's chat. I need to go. Let's select the top one.
I am old, but not lazy. I've already done some work. You could ask your neighbors, though.
Oh, so I can select these
A couple
again.
of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with?
Let's say that.
Sure, kiddo. Although your old grandpa may not be up to date with some things and how they are done today, talk to my good old helper Ben. He will explain the basics in detail.
Well, see, he's our grandpa. The way he was talking, it sounded like he wasn't even our grandpa anymore.
Ben's a rather quiet fellow. He hasn't much to say, except if you ask him about farming. He's been around for over 3 decades to help out whenever needed. He's deeply rooted in the town and has never left the region. Back in the day, he wanted to have his own farm, but it never happened. Instead, he was the greatest farmhand we could wish for, a good helper that got stuck on our fields. For over 35 years, no less. Now he's getting older too, and became more of a theorist you can ask if you want to know about farming basics. But don't expect him to go into detail if you're in the mood to discuss agriculture in depth like a scientist.
Thank you. Right, so that gives you a rough idea of what the characters are like. So you've got, at least you've got multiple answers or questions you want to ask him. But we will say see you later. That looks like a sleep trigger. Is it the same? Click the button. So if you look at the help menu up top left, we have got the same sleep. Oh, and we can select, oh, we can do it in half-an-hour segments now. We can wake up. Look at that. We can go right up from midnight. That's pretty cool. Nice, that's different. So you've got a lot more sort of leeway with what time you want to wake up. I won't go too much detail around this farm because like I say, I probably will do a map tour on this. The swings move at all? No, that's solid. Nice barn. We've got our tractors. We'll have a look at all the equipment and store menus in a moment. So this is raring to go. So in the tutorial, he got me to drive this and cultivate one of the fields out there, then hook up to the seeder. That's about as far as I got. Are those Balzars up there? How do we get up there? Can we get up there? Bag of seeds there. So if you got your field info switched on, bottom right will tell you things like that. What is that? Was that the cow's bells ringing? I may adjust some of the sounds because the environmental sounds sound a bit loud. This is the pause menu. So already this looks different to what it did to me earlier because it was putting me through the tutorial, so it seemed like I was restricted what I could view. So this is the map, guys. We're over here. So if you have played the other games, especially FS25, look very similar. It does obviously look different in terms of the layout, the icons and things like that. Some of them are pretty obvious the same. That's obviously the shop, isn't it? What I like though, look, we can visit them. No, we can do that. What was it I wanted to check? I clicked on something. There's Katie. What did I click on before? Oh, it was a bit of machinery. There we go. So there's our harvester. It allows us to now enter vehicle. We can reset it, which we could have done before, but from here we can sell it. We can set a destination for it. We can create a job, so you don't even have to go into a worker menu. Is there actually any worker menus here? So what have we got in terms of menus here? So if we do that, it's going to eliminate. So yeah, it's a bit like that menu where it just takes off what you're clicking on. So trailers, it makes them disappear. Tipping stations that will go. That was a sell point out there, wasn't it? Yeah, that's our farmer's kiosk. Look. So we can even sell, if we own them, look, the buildings. So our silo, we could sell it from that menu. So you don't have to click on it. That's pretty cool. That's different. I like that. So that's that. If we go across farmland. Now I did see this earlier. So unowned, I believe it's going to be round the numbers there. It's black. So black says unowned. So we don't own any of these. If you look at this part of this land, it does say currently selected, which is what this green is for all around the land. And then the darker green or the lighter green, whatever you want to call it, actually is lighter, isn't it? Around the numbers is my farm, or either way around, but you can see what I mean. So you can click on these and buy them. It tells us what they are size wise and how much they're worth. So that's pretty similar as before. This is very interesting up there. I don't know what that is, but maybe we'll get to check that out somewhen. Not today, but in the playthrough probably. And then from here we can sell our landlet. So even though it's showing our land is all of that, it is showing us these fields are individual, so we can sell them from there as well, like you could before. So that's cool. That's that area. And if we scroll across, we can create a job. So if you're using workers, active workers, if you've got any going, you can see them on the map. They will highlight up and flash around. This is our crop types. So if we scroll down, how do I get down? There we go. So we've got the usual suspects: wheat, barley, canola, oat, corn, sunflower, soybeans. We've got potato, we've got rice, which has been added. If I click on that now, it will take out any ones that are on the map already. So it will remove all the sunflowers, as you can see. Oh, was that some form of sunflower maize? I don't know. I might have to check that out somewhere. Yeah, we've got rice, we've got long grain rice, sugar beet, sugar cane, cotton abac, sorghum, grapes and olives, poplars. We've got the red beet, carrots and parsnips, which were part of the premium edition on FS22. They make a return to base game. Green beans, peas, spinach. We've got grass and oilseed radish. So that is your crop types, which is awesome. Quite a lot to choose from straight away. There's our growth calendar, not growth calendar, growth stages. So what stage your crops are growing at, whether they've been cultivated and things like that. Again, you can turn them on and off. So if I go down to growing, it's going to turn them off. It shows you the cultivated ones, things like that. Okay, that's all different. Oh, there we go. I was wondering where that was. We've got our weeds, fertilised, needs lime, rolling, mulch stones and watered. Now watered is going to be for your rice, isn't it? Because we can flood the fields to do the rice. That's cool. And then hot spots were back there. So it's all going to take a bit of time to get used to how to navigate around things, but that's pretty cool. I like that. So if I now do R1, we'll scroll down. There's your crop calendar. So your planting and harvesting windows, that's if you're playing with seasons on. So it's got all the crops there. That's pretty nice down the bottom as well, that layout. You can see that a lot better. I like that. That's pretty cool. Nice. And then there's our animals. So we do only have a cow pasture. We've got, it looks like we've got 3, yeah, 50 months old times 3 Angus cows. And there's on the right all the information, conditions, productivity, water. So they haven't got no water. They've got some feed. Oh, there we go. Look, that's just meadow. So they're actually feeding off of the meadow. That's pretty good. Now, I know you can do the dynamic pastures, but I haven't even looked at that. So you've got the same thing. You can give them TMR for 100%, etc. like that. Silage, again, is pretty good. And hay, 80%, if you don't want to go down the whole route of TMR. So there's your animals. That's where they're going to appear. There's all of your contracts. Oh, you've got dead wood, look. That's interesting. So we had that in Silver Run Forest, didn't we? Get rid of the dead trees. It tells you where they are on the map there. Look, it's flashing. What type of equipment you've got there. So you can accept it or you can borrow items as per usual. Fertilising, hoeing. Look at that. That's basically weeding, isn't it? Oh, that's just... What happened there? Hoeing's there. I think harvesting just jumped in or something disappeared. Harvesting, wow, 15 grand. Right, where does it tell you what is it we are harvesting? Or am I being very... Oh, crop down there, canola. So it tells you you've got to pay 1,000, field 76, size of the field, where we got to take it to, and the crops there as well. That's pretty cool. And there's all the equipment scrolling across the bottom. Hoeing, yeah, that is basically weeding, isn't it? With one of those. Mowing, rock removal, so that's going to be breaking the rocks out like we did in Silver Run Forest as well. If you did that, spraying, that would be herbicide, getting rid of weeds. I think stone picking as a contract. Tedder grass, so we can ted grass as a contract. How random. Wood transport as well, so we can transport his wood. I assume it's already going to be loaded, is it? I don't know. This is all things we will find out at some point in the future. Scroll back up. It says new. What's that? Active. Oh, okay. So if you select one, it's going to be in there. Scroll down again. We've got productions. Ooh, production chains. All the productions on... Oh, I must admit, I did see this in Mr. CDP's stream. This is about all I've seen though. I saw him cover this and he said it shows you, these are the ones that are on the map. They're the ones that we own. So you can visit them from this menu, and it also, which is very handy, shows you the ingredients, what is required, cycles per month. So that'll be very good for me for doing map tours, because I won't have to buy them to show ingredients and things. Hopefully that'll work on mod maps. So BGA, so these are all the, look at all this, cement factory, cannon factory, Cooper, what's that? Building barrels and buckets, so that's going to be planks, yeah. Grain mill, oil mill, so there's some new ones already. We've got some of the older ones, playground maker, planks, rope maker, look, we're going to need cotton. Oh, cotton or wool, interesting. Sawmill, that looks like Silver Run Forest. Similar to that, or pretty much the same. Spinnery's the same by the look of it. Tailor shop, wagon builder, awesome. Wow, pretty cool. Looking forward to doing some of that stuff. Prices, there's your prices menu for all the things that you want to sell. So it gives you again the best price to sell, where to sell, things like that. It is going to take a lot of getting used to the layout. Been playing FS25 for like 3 years now, haven't we? Or I have anyway. So it's all new. Carrot soup, look at it all, what we can do. Chili peppers, not the band. Vehicles. Oh, so this is like a stats menu, is it? Kind of. So that's the vehicles we own by the look of it. We'll have a look at those in a moment, at the shop menu and things like that. So again, it shows you the age of them, the hours, the condition, how much they're valued at. Hand tools, that's pretty cool, so you can have chainsaws and things like that. There's our finances as before. We've got $54 property income, so we're getting income from somewhere. I'm not quite sure where, but that is going to show you all the details of things that you sell or whatever. Take out loans. That's interesting. And there's your statistics like we've had before. So time play, we've been on 18 minutes, so I need to hurry up really, because I'm limited to what we can record on here. Collectibles is 25 on this map. That's interesting. So that's our stats, and there's our settings, which I can change. So we can save the game settings, or I will change that. I think it might have saved. Time scale we can do real time, we can do 360 right down to that. I think we'll keep it on real time for now. Auto save, turn that off. Name your game, I said. Change the economy difficulty there. Seasonal growth we can turn on or off, or pause it. You don't want to pause it. Days per month, again we can go right up to 28 days. Fixed visual month, you can change that to whatever month you want. So if you constantly want like a nice sunny day, you can put on August. Snow you can turn on and off. We've got crop destruction, periodic plough, fieldstone, lime, weeds, and disaster destruction. Oh, defines if the destruction is active on a disaster. Wow, visuals only, disabled. So does that mean we will get damage from tornadoes and things like that? I'm not quite sure what visuals only mean though. What would that mean if you're not going to get permanent damage? I don't know. We'll leave it on enable. That's quite intriguing. So your vehicle control, we got dirt. You can turn that fast or off. That basically means how quick your tractors get dirty. Automatic engine start on or off. I always have that off. Stop and go braking. Trailer fuel limits back. Fuel usage, whether you go high or low, depends how much fuel you got. And then we've got these worker things as well. Always turn those off, but we're not doing a playthrough, so it doesn't matter. Turn everything off normally. Stops them from buying things. General settings then, so we've got help window we can turn on off. If you are new to the game, guys, I thoroughly recommend that you keep this help window on, because it will help you, hence it's called a help window. It will help you a lot better than having it off, because you're just going to be like, oh, how do I do this, how do I do that? So that's that. Interactive zone markers. I'm probably going to do a video a bit more in detail maybe on these settings. Field info, which I've showed as well. Money, we can change pound, euros or dollars again. We'll keep it on dollars. I've put it over to miles because that's what I'm used to using. Celsius is there. Radio's all there. Camera we can sort out. Input controls all your sensitivity of your steering and things like that. So any of this can be adjusted. That's new, isn't it? Wood harvester automatic cutting. I don't remember that being on 22. It probably was. It was a long time since I went into the menus and changed things, because obviously I set everything up and then that was it. So I might tweak some of this, because some of the sounds earlier when we were outside sounded a bit loud to me, but we'll see. But that's that menu, guys. So that's there. Let's have a quick look in the store, and there's a harvester over there. So this is where all your brands are going to be, like we've had before. So we've got a lot of brands in here. There's going to be some new ones, which is pretty awesome. I'll just quickly skip through, so if you want to pause, feel free to. This is pretty good. We're only on H. Look at all these brands we've got. Wow. Awesome. Oh yeah, we got the wrap now, haven't we? The Ranny wrap. Need to buy wraps, I think, for the bells and things like that. That's pretty cool. Like I say, I keep saying it. It's going to take a lot of getting used to, some of it. It's all new stuff. So vehicles. This is, yeah, it's pretty much just, oh no, it is different. Look, we've got drivables. We've got small tractors. So these are all the small tractors that are base game. So there's some nice ones there. These are the medium tractors. Again, some very nice looking tractors there. Large ones. Please have, yeah, they got the Fent. Yeah, we can have a Fent 1050. Awesome. There's all the quad track and everything. Wow. Trucks. Some really cool trucks by the look of it. Nice. Mack trucks. Volvo. Oh, category cars and bikes. So we've got a motorbike. Look at this. This is very cool. Look at this. The shop menu. So that is that shop. We were over there, I think, when we were putting our clothes on. Very big warehouse just for this little fella. So that's a little sort of like tuck, isn't it? That's pretty cool. Oh, let's go back in there actually, so we can change the colour of that. We can zoom in out. Change the license plates. There's not a lot of configurations on this guy. It's probably the worst one to pick. We'll pick a tractor or something in a moment. Oh, that's a nice truck. There we go. Let's have a look at this. That's cool, isn't it? That's very American. That would fit very well on this map. So, design 1, design 2. That puts that box, is it? And the back. Trailer hitch, no or yes. Yes would be very handy. I'm not going to buy it. I'm just looking. Again, we can change all these colours. Let's just change it to something that's going to be really obvious. There we go. And then the rim colour, we've got chromes, whites, very similar. We can change it to that. And it looks like we can change the license plate like so if we wish to. So all that's the same, isn't it, really? That's pretty cool. Buy leased it. So there's your shop, guys. Skoda, look at this. We've got Skoda. Wow, we've actually got some branded. Hopefully we are going to get some more sort of branded things coming to console. It's very limited what we've got sometimes. Style. Oh my goodness, look at that. Kodiak RS. Oh look, I've got to change all the rims. Ah, that's cool. Main colour. Nice. So there's that in packs. Oh my god, what's going on? This could get this could get confusing. Grain, you got vegetables. There's all equipment that's gonna be able to do vegetables, potatoes as well. In hay, you're gonna get. But then why is it only highlighting that? We don't want. That's a bit random, isn't it? I didn't really look at the packs on FS22 properly, but there we go. Used vehicle sale, that's back, that's awesome. There we go. Right, have we not got, oh yeah, I didn't scroll down, did I? Sorry, that's me. So miscellaneous, we've got these loaders, that's your front loaders with all the different attachments. We've got forklifts, so it's all base game stuff. That's cool. Trailers and things like that. I won't go too mad showing you all this. But there is, oh, under yield improvements, that's different. So you've got sprayers and manure, fertilizer spreaders, things like that, which you'd expect. And yield improvements, what was that one? Soil cultivation, stone pickers in there. So it's pretty straightforward actually. It's just different, isn't it? Combines, we've actually got harvester and all the headers in there. Look. Special headers. Forage harvesters, grass work, loading wagons, windrowers. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. I like that. It's all been sort of properly categorized, doesn't it? Special crops, there's all your rice things. Look, sugarcane things, cotton, grapes and olives, animals. Nice, I like it. Objects, there we go. So you've got all your bales and bags of things. Hand tools, so just chainsaws at the moment. Got your marking sprayers back. Miscellaneous, got those. Animals, we've got a horse brush. How very cool. So that's that. And then in here we've got the animal dealer we can do, wardrobe, construction, farmland brings it up, and vehicles. So we've pretty much covered those. So how are we doing for time? 37 minutes I'm on, so I need to hurry up and do so. Let's just have a quick look at these cows over here. There we go. Yeah, that's nice and noisy. So there's 3 of. That's your menu. Oh, look at the little baby ones. They're actually going to look different, which is cool. I didn't like that in FS22 when you bought the 0-month ones and they were the same size as your adult cows. But that's pretty nice. So we've got brown Swiss, the hot Swiss even, Holsteins, Angus, Limousines, and there's your water buffaloes. Look at those little cuties, and then the bigger ones. So we can buy them again straight from this menu. Scroll. Oh no, it won't let me do that because it's only a pen, isn't it? So I'm guessing that's to buy, and that's to sell. Yeah, sell. Yeah, it says sell down the bottom. It should give me a warning. Yeah, I don't want to sell them. So left hand side is buying and selling, in and out basically. Yes, you haven't got much food, have you? I know. There's some of the field work. Right, let's just jump into a vehicle. I'm not worried too much. I want to get in that. Let's get in this tractor. It's John Deere. We've got nothing. What I want to look at, first of all, is we're going to drive over this field here. Well, it has. Oh yeah, you can see that. Maybe it's because that tractor's not that heavy. What other tractors have we got then? Here we go. This is a bit more of a beast, isn't it? Let's detach that. Try not to smash down Grandpa's barn. Is this one going to be a little bit better for us? Oh yeah, that looks a lot more. So that's pretty cool, depending on the how heavy your machine is. Look at that. That's a lot more deeper than this one over here, I would say, wouldn't you? And then your field info again tells you what's there. Oh, it tells you what number field it is as well. Like farmland 4, owned by you, so it needs lime. Jump in, let's do a bit of crop destruction. What does that look like now? Oh, that's completely took all of that out, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay. Pretty decent. Right. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's saving. Did I not turn that off? I thought I turned that off. Oh well, I can always delete that. So we've seen the cows, we saw that, that's fine. We've got a silo over there, like I say, we can sell that. We've got beehives there, fuel tank I saw just a minute ago and he crashed into it. Oh, it does highlight the people you can talk to. There's your farmhouse, that's at sell points. That's what we've got on our farm. There's another person over there, there's Ben across the road. That's pretty smart. Let's jump in this harvester. I'm going to just have a quick little go at harvesting. Still feels very loud to me, but now if you're new to the game and you're not sure how I'm controlling some things, I would recommend coming on here and doing the tutorial, because like I say, I did go on that earlier and it will put you through the paces pretty good as well. It does all the sort of basics with you. I just want to quickly look at this harvester. Do we need to unfold the harvester? Yeah, there we go. Pretty standard that happens. I lower that down. We've got straw swap enabled. We do. That looks pretty nice. Straw coming out. So that all looks pretty good. Like that one there, that's going in up there. Wow, there we go, that's pretty nice, I like that. Right, that's pretty smart, very nice indeed. Now, I'm not too worried about like running around the farm too much, but that's basically this starting farm on Riverbend Springs. I think I'll go into more detail on my map tour, obviously, roaming around, but oh, I tell you what, one thing I do want to try as well. Is that it for vehicles? How fast is... That's our fastest tractor. I believe that the traffic is supposed to overtake us if we are going very slow. We haven't got any beacons on this one. What way's that car going to go? He's going to go that way. He would go that way. Oh, he's too quick for us. Right, he's gone. Got anyone else coming up the road? We have to sit here and block the road, I think. Probably going to be waiting forever now, aren't we? That's probably not the best thing to do. I don't know how frequent the traffic is on it. Doesn't look like anything's going to come that way. Right, it probably isn't going to happen, is it? So I might just jump out. Of this game. How do we quit out? There we go. Quit. Do you really want to quit? Yes. I'm just going to quickly dive back into, I'm going to delete that. Keep it on Riverbend Springs because I just want to try this start farm. If we put no, what happens to us then? I think we're not going to own that land. That's all that's going to happen. But if you're starting a new farmer mode, what does it do? Does it give you the equipment still? I wouldn't have thought so. If you're not getting a farm, you shouldn't have any equipment really, but we're about to find out. Then we'll have a quick look at Hudam Pantai, just to roam around, see where you start on that one, and then I think we will end the video because I'm running out of time. We'll keep it on that. So we are back here. Obviously you'd expect them to start you there. There's no equipment, so I'm tapping left and right. There's nothing there. If we zoom out, you can see there's no vehicles or anything like that, and it's not showing any farmland that we own. So we would have to buy this plot like so. Only 180 grand for that farm. That's pretty cool. So if you wanted to start a new farmer mode, you can do, and you don't have to start at that farm. That's nice. I like that as an option. That gives you a lot of options then, doesn't it, really? That's pretty smart. So let's pop out of there. Yes, we want to quit. And then we will go, I'm probably going to get rid of that noise. That's a bit annoying. We will go in there. I'm going to put 1 million in, like I said. I won't bother with the tutorial again, but we will do the start farm because we'll have a quick look to see what happens there. Nice. Quite excited about playing on both of these maps now. I've seen a few of the guys who've had early access have already started on Hudam Pantai, so may start on Riverbend first, but we'll see how we get on. Right, we're at 100%. Let's jump in, guys. We'll keep that same. I'm not worried. Oh. What's that? What is that purple thing next to the mini-map? Oh, we do have a flashlight. Select hand tool, turn that off. What is that? What are those 3 dots? There at the bottom left screen. What is that? What is that all about? I don't know what it's all about. I did show you the steep trigger you can do in half hour right the way up all day, so that's pretty smart. There's this guy again. I'm not going to talk to him because you've seen that. That must be wardrobe. Yeah, so that's your wardrobe figure. I'm guessing we own this. Yeah, so you can jump in and out like that. I don't know what those 3 dots are though. That is very random. That's the same harvester we've got. So let's have a look at this map then. That's pretty cool. About the same size, isn't it? There's a lot of water on this one though, around there. But that feels like it's the edge of the map there anyway. So it is using all of the area, which is cool. A lot of nice looking sail points by the look of it, down by the docks or whatever that is. But we are over here. This is our farm. I need to go across to farmland. Yeah, we own this then and these fields like so. So on here we've got, I need to probably get off that again, don't I? Let's go back to there. What is that? That is the greenhouse for rice saplings. So we've got the greenhouse there for those. Again, you can sell from there. It says manage as well, which is good. So that will take you straight into that menu. You don't have to scroll through and try and find your different productions. That's cool. I like that. So what would we need? Just water. Which I guess that's what you would expect, wouldn't it? So I need to go back up to there. Is that another one there? That's a medium mushroom greenhouse. What do we need for that? Just water again. Look at that. Different types of mushrooms. Enoki. Is it enoki? An oyster mushroom we can grow, which is cool. Back on this menu, it's a bit annoying. You've got to keep scrolling up and down though. So we've got a couple of people we can talk to on our farm. Seems to be the same faces though. There's our farmhouse. That's our silo. We can sell that. We've also got beehive there. So that's it for on that farm. So not bad. In terms of vehicles. Now there's a point actually. Where is your garage? Did I miss that? Oh, vehicles. It'd be in there. No, that's that, isn't it? Okay, right. How do you find... Where's your garage? Things that we own. It's definitely not in here, is it? Am I missing something here, guys? This is all these categories for the packs. That's used vehicles. Animal dealer, wardrobe, construction, farm. Oh, we do need to look at construction. That's one thing I wanted to look at. Do we still have the quick access by doing L1 and pressing the D-pad? We have. So let's have a quick look at the build mode. Again, I'll probably do... Oh, I quite like the layout of this farm. Look at these staggered elevations of the fields. Look, there's your greenhouses. Just, it feels a lot more like smoother. You're gliding around a lot more. Look at that field there. That's awesome. So we've got sheds. You've got all these different sheds. Base game. Wow, this is going to be crazy. What have we got up there? Silos. That's going to be like that. So if you come to the bottom of your silos, if you press down again, instead of you going all the way back up to the top to move left and right, you can scroll down and keep going down. It'll bring you back up the top again. Silo extensions. So that's that. We've got the water thing again there for the greenhouses. Constructables. Now these are the buildings that we can actually build ourselves. I might place one down just to have a look. That's a log cabin. Where can we put that? Let's just whack that there for now. We'll have a look at that in a minute. So that's buildings that you can actually build. So it looks like they're a lot cheaper, but I think you're going to need ingredients, so to speak, to build it. Containers, we've got all water tanks, fuel tanks, pretty much the same. These guys look pretty much the same, and tools. Farmhouses, we've got a different, or not a different, we've got a better selection there. I think we had a couple, didn't we, in FS22 base game. So that's nice. If we go down, we've got different factories, which is cool. Tells you down the bottom as well, and with the ingredients, so that's nice. Oh, that's interesting as well. Look, if you look down the bottom, there's on my slot counts there for console. So we're at 999 already, and we've only got 3,500 slots max. That's less, isn't it, than 22? That's worrying, but then I'm hoping that some of the stuff doesn't use as much slots as it did in 22. That is a bit worrying. Selling points, you got all different sell points. Greenhouses, rice ones, I guess, mushrooms, grow strawberries. Look at that, we grow chilies, whatever that is, lettuce, a couple of types of lettuce maybe, onions or garlic maybe. It looks more like a garlic clove to me. Cultivation, so we've got your grapes, olives, and then your rice fields that we can produce. Again, I'll be looking into these a bit more detail. I can't really show you everything now. Scroll down, we've got our animals, so we've got a whole thing on cows. Have we got the feeding robot? We've still got the feeding robot there, look. Which is a ridiculous amount of money, but it's a very cool piece of equipment. We've got horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, nice pens, bees, some interesting looking beehives and others. There's your doghouse. Scroll down, we've got our fences. Nice amount of fences, I would imagine. Lights. All different lights and lamps. Others just decoration, I think, by the look of it. Sculpting, so you can do landscaping. You're raising, lowering, leveling, softening slopes as well, like before. Painting textures. Oh, nice. We've got a few different ones there, look. Cobblestones. Flagstones. That's like paving blocks, isn't it? Paving blocks. That's pretty cool. Different ones. Trees. Some different trees as well. Look, we've got Japanese Zelkova. Wow, there's a lot of different trees in there. That's nice. And is this going to be bushes next? Plants, I mean. Yeah, plants. Meadows, a couple of meadow types. 3 meadow types. And loads of bushes. Ah, nice. So there we go. I think we're going to leave it there, guys, because I'm running out of time. But that's a kind of first look. I know it wasn't in huge amount of details, but it's just to give you an idea of what it looks like, the game. It looks very cool and crisp to me. The lighting looks good. Look at all the mist over there. Pretty cool. Really nice graphics as well. Looking forward to playing it. There you go. Tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. I hope you have enjoyed the episode, guys. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That'd be awesome and very much appreciated. And don't forget to smash that bell if you want to see more videos from me. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.